What's up, YouTube? This is GroudonEmpire, and I am here for another episode of Route Global 1000. Again, the episode number I really don't know what the episode number is because I have a ton of post-commentary games that I have to do. However, if you have watched the last episode, you've probably known that I already hit my personal peak. The highest I've ever hit. Ever. Like, ever. On screen or off, ever. And as I do these finale games, if you will, right? Because the season is ending tomorrow. If any of these games are good enough, or I feel they're like if they're in a good enough time span, I'm definitely gonna try to submit this to Lumio Station because these are high ladder games, and I really feel like guys need to watch this kind of stuff. So yeah, and I'll just start this challenge and talk about my team on the team selection. Now, as you can see, my points right now are a powerful 1885. I am so excited. I am so happy. I can't explain, but I need to get 1914 at least if I want to finish the season at top 1000, which is the whole goal behind the series. Our opponent is at 1901. And they have a Chansey and they have a Skarmory. Small world. Holy, whoa. Mega Venusaur, Gliscor, Umbra. Did this person really use Stall to get this high up in the ladder? What? Look, I had to play over 400 games, alright? That's one thing. But then you had to play, how many games did he have to play with this team? Like, what? I don't know. I don't know. This is such an evil looking team. I don't know anyone can actually like come to 1901 with this team and actually like not lose anything from their life. I'm not trash talking. I'm just being real. It's not like it's on Showdown where everything happens fast. This is in game. How does this happen? Forces rage quits everywhere, I'm assuming. I don't see anything else. Like, wow. I just hope I end up winning because this looks crazy. No, not Umbreon, it's Ditto. Ditto, hello, Ditto. There we go. Alright, so, do I want rocks? I don't even think it's worthwhile to even bother with rocks. I'm just going to start off with Kangaskhan because holy crap. And, after that, like, if he copies my Kangaskhan, what am I gonna do? I don't even know. Blaziken can handle a lot of things, and I can double protect if it ever comes down to that. And I feel like that might be a minimized Chansey. Oh my god, that might be that's gonna be the end of me. I'm gonna bring Reuniclus as my last Pokemon. All right, let's go. Oh man, Reuniclus completely shuts down this team, except for Umbreon because I don't run Focus Blast. Well, and except for the Ditto. Well, actually, yeah, the Ditto's gonna destroy me if I use Reuniclus first. Basically, versus defensive Pokemon, I can set up Calm Minds, I don't take any toxic damage, and I can eventually destroy them all. So that is something I like a lot. Like, a lot. Will it put me to sleep? I'm gonna switch into Reuniclus turn 1 because I absolutely cannot afford my Kangaskhan to be put to sleep, and my Reuniclus is what nature? My bad, sorry, not nature. It has safety goggles, so, and even if it did that, it wouldn't matter. I would assume my opponent wouldn't bring the Umbreon because I have a fairy, I have a fighting type, I have all these crazy things. I only have 2 special attackers. Well, I have 3, but Kangaskhan, who's gonna suspect that to be, like, So I wouldn't expect a Umbreon to be around. I'm gonna go for the Psyshock. Might be an Umbreon, it might be a Skarmory. Whatever it is, that looks like an Umbreon. It is an Umbreon. And right now, I am going to go into a Blaziken. Even though I can't get Toxic, so what am I... What? Well, yeah, again, I don't have Focus Blast. This is going to be a very stally, whatever kind of game. This is the kind of game I'd probably not even record, honestly speaking. Like, it's going to be crazy. Foul play right from the get-go. That's going to hurt like nobody's business. And I am just going to... I'm not going to Mega Evolve. Don't Mega Evolve. No matter what you do, do not Mega Evolve. I'm just going to go for a high jump kick. I do think it's going to use Protect. It's going to use Protect. I did think it was going to use Protect. But, I mean, what can I say? I don't really know what I should say. That's what I did. That's what I did, and that's just what I did. I am going to use Swords Dance right now, as I predict my opponent to switch out into the Venusaur, and then I am just going to use Flare Blitz. I don't know what Pokemon this is. I see you. I see you, alright. And what I'm going to do right now is... Now I know there's no Ditto, it would be in my favor to actually save my my Pokemon. But I'm not. It would be a smart decision if I saved it, but I'm not. Honestly speaking, I really think I should have saved it. But as I just told you, I am not. If I got the burn, that would be beautiful. I don't get the burn, so that stinks. It doesn't matter. It really, really doesn't matter. What I am going to do next turn is, it does matter, you know, I'm not going to like sugarcoat, it matters and it matters a lot. I should have saved the Blaziken and I should have went into my Kangaskhan predicting the Roost. That's actually an extremely bad play on my part. It doesn't matter. I am just going to go for the safe Ice Beam. I'm not going to go for the Flamethrower. Or should I go for Flamethrower? I'm going to go for Flamethrower. Because you want Skarmory to be in on Kangaskhan. So I am going to go... Yeah, so this is not going on Lumio Station. I am recording this for my channel though. So hey, you guys are following Route Global 1000. And this is another episode. Definitely, absolutely, I was supposed to... I was supposed to do what I was supposed to, and it's unfortunate. It really is. Like, I can't sugarcoat and lie about anything. I'm going to use Seismic Toss and then Seismic Toss. The moment I can get rid of this thing, it'll be better. Like, honestly, I think I win this, but I really think I should have kept my... Yeah, I have 0 special attack IVs. I mean, normal attack IVs, so I don't have to worry about anything. I'm going to keep on going for Seismic Toss. It's my best move. And he might get his Protect and his health and his everything. But really, his best thing to do is to make the switch out into Venusaur, you know? So, honestly, I think I'm going to end up winning this game. Because if he switches out into Venusaur, he's going to get 2-hit KO by Seismic Toss. So I win this game by Seismic Toss. But yeah, as I told you, he can also go for the Toxic and then do whatever he wants. Actually, he might just go for the Wish. Yep. He is going to go for the Wish. And it doesn't matter. Honestly, it really... Well, actually, you know what? I think it does matter because I'm going to lose PP. I don't want to freeze the Umbreon because then I'm going to get frozen too. That is the only reason why I don't want to get frozen. You know what? I think this is how Umbreon... This is how this team ends up winning its games. I think this is exactly how it ends up winning its games. I'm not going to go for Seismic Toss because it's going to use Wish. I mean, is it going to use Wish? It's going to use Wish. I'm going to go for Ice Beam, try to get the freeze because it's absurd. Honestly, it really is. And if I can get this thing frozen, then I think that's only good for me. Oh my goodness. I'm going to upload this because of the points. I got so many points, I am going to upload this, and I'm just going to use Seismic Toss. I am going to use the Seismic Toss. And this is going to stink. Yeah, this is going to really, really stink. I did not expect this, alright? I did not expect this. My commentary on this game is going to be very, like, honestly speaking, guys, I'm only uploading this because of my personal whatever. Like, I'm never going to monetize this video ever, probably, because of how whatever it is. So, you know what? I'm not even going to bother. I'm not going to bother commentating too much. I just want to upload this game because it's just, it's freaking, like, it's awesome. And, my opponent would be wise to actually go for a foul play. Actually, no. My opponent shouldn't do that. My opponent should go for the safe protect. Yep. So much for stall breaking. So much for stall breaking. Honestly, if my opponent wanted, they could have sacked off the Venusaur and they would win the end. Well, if they sacked off Venusaur to actually whittling down the Kangaskhan, they would have won, but they can't switch, so it's whatever. It's gonna be an absolutely boring game. Holy crap. And I might even end up losing. My opponent is smart. The synchronized work on freeze, I actually want to see that because I don't know. Burns, poisons, paralyzes this Pokemon. It also gets that status. So not frozen. So I'm going to freeze you right now. And then what are you going to do? He might just go into the Venusaur. I think that would be a very good move. He might just go for a protect. Because he's going to die. He's going to die. It takes 100 damage. So, unless he predicts me... Yeah, he did that. That's whatever. And now I can just go for Seismic Tosses. Honestly, I'll be 100% real here. I have to go for Ice Beams. Because my opponent needs to get frozen. My opponent needs to get frozen. Synchronize does not work on freeze. My opponent needs to get frozen. Seismic Toss is not going to do it KO because Umbreon has more than 200 health. And it also has recovery in leftovers. So I need to freeze this thing. So I need hacks to win. That's basically what I just said. And I get it. I get the hacks. Wow. Wow. What? I have no words. Wow. I get the hacks. The only way I could have beat my opponent right now was with the hacks. And they're frozen. And they will keep being frozen. And oh my goodness. You guys do understand. There is no way. This Umbreon has over 200 health and it has leftovers. It could basically wish, protect, stall me out of my PP. And even if it doesn't do that, it can still foul play me every time it gets up to full health. And then it can just do wish, protect, and whatever. Now, as long as I can ride the momentum of this hacks, I win. Alright. So my opponent does not thaw out, and I think this is in the bag. Now, I understand, I can hear all of you guys saying the only reason you getting high is because of hacks. You suck, dog. You suck like crap. Yo, you suck so bad. I'm not uncensored words. But listen, I understand every single one of you right now that are saying that. But think about it. I mean, yeah, I could have saved Blaziken, you know, I could have done that. But foul play doing that much damage and having Protect on the Umbreon, honestly speaking, that would still not be a high percentage thing to do because it's high jump kick we're talking about, not close combat. So I had to rely on hacks to win. This is why my opponent is at 1909. It's very hard to beat this team, you know. I'm going to Seismic Toss. My opponent is not going to forfeit because they have heart. They believe they'll win. They believe that they can Sludge Bomb the... Yo! Hashtag bulk! Yo, this is crazy! That's a good game. My opponent has respect for hacks. Wow. That my opponent is actually not forfeiting. Even though I literally hacks my opponent to death. Wow. My opponent just... If I knew my opponent in real life, man, I'd pat their back. Because, yo, to actually not forfeit when you lose to hacks like that, this is awesome. That's... When you're using stall and you lose to hacks, that's the most frustrating thing in the world. I know this because I use stall in 6v6. Well, I used to anyway. And that's just, wow. I'm going to save this. This is just, wow. I have no words. I'm uploading this because it's just a story of how I get to number 1. But, not number 1. Top 1,000 in the world, but... And this is one of the reasons why I actually have Ice Beam on Kangaskhan. Not because, like, the sole reason, oh, I need to freeze everything. Ah, hacks. No. It's because minimize Clefable, I can freeze it and then Seismic Toss it. That's why. If you guys have faced minimize Clefable, you know there's so many turns. Eventually, if I can land enough Ice Beams, one of those turns, I'll get a freeze. And something like this will end up happening. That's why. So versus stall, you're more prone to hacks. My Reuniclus almost always loses to hacks. So I know how it feels. It sucks so bad. And I understand there are teams that can beat this. Blaziken can definitely win. My opponent didn't bring the Ditto. But Blaziken can definitely, if played properly around the Ditto, it can definitely do work. And other ways to actually beat this team, you would need like stall breakers. You know, you would need homie dog Mega Lucario. Special Mega Lucario. It tears down Umbreon. It tears down the Skarmory after rocks. You need rocks for the Skarmory Sturdy to go away. You can tear that down after a nasty plot. Chansey, you have to run mixed with close combat. You can one-hit KO Chansey with the right amount of EVs. I know this because I actually used to run a mixed Mega Lucario in OU when it used to be OU. It is the most craziest broken thing in OU. Anyway, it's banned now. Gliscor, a +2 Flash Cannon takes that down. Ditto's the only real issue. Venusaur gets down to a +2 Flash Cannon as well. So Ditto's the real only issue. And if you're running Hyper Offense, have a banded Talonflame at the back, and you don't have to worry about anything. So honestly, there are ways to break this team. Mega Lucario breaks this team, and I'm sure normal Kangaskhan with Ice Punch can also break this team, and Fire Punch can break this team like I have with Power Punch. Whatever, Lucario wrecks this team. That's why this team... You know, it won't be the easiest thing in the world to get 2,000, but definitely a very good team. If you want to run stall, if you want to kill all the time in your life. I would run stall, but the reason I don't is because it takes so long. You know, that's one of the reasons why I wouldn't. Otherwise, I'll tell you right now, I love this team. I'm looking at it and I'm actually hyped. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I hope you guys actually stayed through to the end, because that's very exciting. Well, you can skip a few minutes, you know. Well, actually, it's intense. Whatever, you know, if you guys didn't watch the whole episode, whatever, I don't mind. Check out the other videos on this channel, you know, whatever, all that La Vida bullcrap, and Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire content. You know, be excited for that. You know, the normal outro stuff. If you like the video, like it, click the like button, and if you want to subscribe, I encourage you to subscribe so you can see all the other stuff. This is high-level stuff, whether it's stall or not. And yeah, this is GroudonEmpire. Peace out.